So if you're looking to start up an LLC in the state of Arizona, then this video is for you. We'll be going through everything that you need to know about setting up an Arizona LLC, as well as how you can set one up in under 10 minutes. So on the left is an overview of the 5 main steps when it comes to forming an LLC in Arizona. We'll be going through each of these steps in detail so that you'll know exactly what to do. Before we dive into the steps, let me share 3 key benefits of forming your LLC in Arizona. First, Arizona offers relatively low filing fees compared to many other states, making it more affordable to get started. Second, Arizona, it doesn't require an annual report filing, which saves you time and saves you money every single year. And third, Arizona provides strong liability protection for business owners, helping shield your personal assets from business liabilities. So, step 1 is to name your LLC. Now, there are some rules when it comes to naming your LLC in the state of Arizona. First, you must have limited liability company, LLC, or some similar designation at the end of your name. Now, whatever you choose also cannot cause any confusion with a government agency, which makes a lot of sense, and the name must be distinctive and original. If you want to do a free name search, then you can use the link down below in the description, and you are going to be able to see whether or not the name that you want is available. Now, if you do want to make this whole process a lot more simple, then I would recommend using something like Legalzoom. This is an online platform that basically helps you set up your LLC for you at little to no cost to you. I've used them personally to set up multiple business entities, and they've been nothing but amazing for me. So that link is going to be down below, and if you actually want to skip forward to the parts of the video where I'm going to take you through step by step on their platform, then that timestamp is going to be available for you right here. So step number 2 is to find a statutory agent. A statutory agent is a person or a business that is going to help you receive and send significant legal documents to and from the government on your behalf. So, in case you get sued or the state needs to contact you, then they're going to be able to contact you through your statutory agent, also known as their registered agent in some of the other states. So, now who can be one? Well, they must be an individual who's living in Arizona, or they must be an entity who's allowed to conduct business in Arizona, and they also must have a physical address in Arizona, and they must be on site and available to accept documents during regular business hours. If you do use Legalzoom, then they'll actually provide this service to you for an additional fee, which can be a great convenience for you. Okay, so step 3 is to actually file your LLC articles of organization. This is going to include the LLC's name, the statutory agent's name and address, the purpose of LLC formation, the date of filing the articles, management structure, so who are the actual managers of this company, and also a bunch of other really important information. Now, when it comes to the process of doing this, there are a couple of forms that you are going to need to know about, and we're going to cover those right here. So the filing fee for the articles of organization in Arizona is $85 at the time this video was made, and that is a mandatory fee. Most of you watching this video will probably be filing this form, but if you do have a foreign LLC and you pretty much just want to do business inside of Arizona, then that is going to be a different process. That is going to require filing an application for registration, and that fee is $175. Now, to actually file articles of organization in Arizona, there are a few different ways that you can do this. The first is you file online through the Arizona Corporation Commission website. So if you want to learn more, the link is going to be right down there in the description below. Now, you can also file it by mail, so you can find a copy of the form and more info on how you can fill it out at that same website. Step number 4 is unique to Arizona. You need to publish a notice of your LLC formation in a newspaper. So within 60 days after your LLC is approved, you must publish a notice for 3 consecutive publications in an approved newspaper in the county where your business is located. So this requirement doesn't apply if your business is located in Maricopa or Pima counties. The newspaper will provide you with an affidavit of publication after completing the 3 publications, which you should keep with your business records. Step 5 is to get an LLC EIN. This is also known as your federal tax identification number. Think of it as a social security number for your business. And this is going to allow the IRS to identify and keep track of your business's tax status. You will need this number to open up a business bank account, file and manage your federal and state taxes, as well as hire employees. This is very easy. You'll simply fill out a form online, and we will link to that down below as well. It's also important to create an LLC operating agreement. This is not required in Arizona, but it is still good to have one. If you have multiple owners for your LLC, then this is going to help you structure the financial relationships of each owner. And it's really going to just tell everybody what to expect from the company. It's also going to include information about ownership, members' rights and responsibilities, joining and leaving rules, as well as rules for dissolution. And then after you form your LLC, there are a few things that you will need to know about, and we're going to cover those really quickly right now. The first is that you definitely want to keep your business and personal assets separate. If you don't do this, then you are going to pierce the corporate veil, and we don't want that, because when that happens, if people actually sue your company, then they can come after your personal assets, which would be a travesty. So, to remedy this, you'll definitely want to get a business checking account. You want to get a business credit card, and you also want to hire an accountant. You also may need to get business insurance, but I'm not going to really go into that too much in this video, as it's going to depend mostly on your business type. You will also probably want a business website, so be prepared to work on this, or you can hire somebody to make this for you. We will leave some resources down below if you do actually want to build a website yourself. But if you don't want to do any of this yourself, you don't want to deal with any of it, then I highly recommend Legalzoom. They make it super easy and save you a ton of hassle. Let me actually walk you through it because it only takes 3 to 5 minutes. Click the exclusive discount link for Legalzoom down in the description. Then when you're on the website, click on the button to get started. You will be asked what type of business you're starting and in what state. So we're just going to select LLC and the state that you're starting your LLC in. Next, you are going to be asked to name your company, the purpose of your business, and the business address. All you need to do now is type in the members of the LLC, give your contact information, and select if there is any additional things that you would like LegalZoom to take care of, like getting your EIN or setting up a trademark. Once you've done all that, all you need to do is submit your payment and you're done. LegalZoom will take care of the rest for you. It saves you so much time, so much hassle, and it only takes 3 to 5 minutes to fill everything in. That is why I highly recommend it to everybody that I know, because it makes starting your LLC a whole lot easier. Again, that exclusive discount link for LegalZoom is down below. Click it to get started in just a few minutes. Anyway, that is basically how you set up an LLC in the state of Arizona. All the resources that we talked about in this video are going to be down in the description below. And yeah, I really hope that this video was helpful. If you got some value out of this video, then make sure to share with a friend, and also like and subscribe for more content just like this. This whole channel is dedicated to giving you free guides, free tutorials, helping you to start up your business from scratch. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you in the next video.